Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Jermaine Dupri and Cardi B and this whole debacle between these two going on social media. And basically, it just boils down to sensitive culture can't handle a person's opinion, because Jermaine Dupri just gave an opinion. A lot of people are calling him hypocritical because he's saying that female rappers are only rapping about strip culture. Female rappers are only rapping about what's between their legs, but they're not rapping about anything else. Now, how I took what he said, I took it as constructive criticism. And I think he gave his opinion based off of the Billboard charts. I don't believe he gave his opinion based off of social media or SoundCloud rappers or Instagram rappers, like people who are still trying to make a name for themselves, but maybe they're having a hard time. I think he was referring to the female rap culture based off of what he's hearing on the radio play. I don't think he gave his opinion based off of just the female rappers as a whole, as a culture. I feel like he was basing it off of what's popular, what's popping right now, and he gave his opinion on that. People are calling him hypocritical, but the interviewee never asked him about male rappers. He was only asked about female rappers, and he gave his opinion on that. Seeing how he has been in this industry for some time, and he has helped some of the greatest come up and help them with their talent, with their sound when it comes to female rap, I feel like he has every right to speak on female rappers today. He can criticize them. He has that right because he helps many of the greatest when it comes to female rap. For Cardi B to even be in the position that she's in, if it wasn't for Jermaine Dupri doing his part within the industry, she wouldn't even have a voice today. So let's give this man a little more respect. I see a lot of young people, new age hip hop, that are low-key disrespecting this man's simple opinion. Honestly, I felt like it lit a fire under female rappers today to maybe bring a new sound, a different sound, but a lot of times that is just not enough. I'm going to get into that later because I also agree with Cardi B and what she had to say. But let's go ahead and get into what Jermaine Dupri actually said when he was being interviewed for People TV.
And you mentioned other female rappers. Do you have a favorite right now in the rap game?
Cardi B, Nicki, Megan Thee Stallion. Stand out to you?
I can't really say.
Not a Cardi B fan?
The reason why I can't say is because I feel like they're all rapping about the same thing, and I don't feel like I don't think they're showing us who's the best rapper. I think they're trying to show, for me, it's like strippers rapping, and I don't, as far as rap goes, I'm not getting who is the best rapper. I'm getting like, okay, you got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. Okay, all right. Who's getting ready to? Who's gonna be the rapper?
So different.
Yeah.
Well, what is the thing that you want to see if you're not like?
Just more. I mean, I feel like at some point somebody's gonna have to break out of that mode and just show us, talk about other things, like rap about other things besides that.
Now, I agree with Jermaine Dupri. However, I don't see anything wrong with women rapping about stripper culture or women rapping about what's between their legs. Now, why? Because men do the same thing. I'm all about fairness. They are in a male-dominated field. They're in a male-dominated industry. So they're competing with men. Men can rap about their junk and make millions and billions of dollars. So if I'm in the industry or if I'm in the same field as them, I'm looking at the men like, okay, well, I see them rapping about this, and this. you know what, let me put my own female version of that, or let me give this a female spin to what they're talking about. So I get it. However, I also agree with Jermaine Dupri and what he's saying. You know, let's bring something new to the table. Let's bring a new sound to the table. However, the only way we can go about doing that is by supporting these artists that are really unknown. If it wasn't for Jermaine Dupri making his comment on People TV, I wouldn't even know half the talented artists that are being brought up now because of what he said. A lot of these women are being overlooked, and I couldn't help but notice that a lot of these women are brown-skinned women. A lot of these women are not racially ambiguous. A lot of them are not light skin. That's a huge reason as to why a lot of these artists are being overlooked. You know, and when Jermaine Dupri gave his opinion, he was speaking on the Billboard charts. He was speaking on radio play. He was speaking on what's popping, what's popular, what's trendy. Unfortunately, because we live in a culture where everything is based off of clout chasing, trend chasing, doing what's popular. Like, I'm making this video currently right now because everyone's talking about it, and I know what that will do for my brand, my channel. Let's not sit up here and pretend that this isn't the culture that we live in. This is the culture that we created based off of social media. Again, I agree with Sammy when he said, damn, social media is killing the fantasy. Social media is killing the culture. Social media is killing the culture of hip hop. That's why everyone is sounding the same, because everyone is trying to fit that mold of, oh, that sounds poppin', let's use that. So this is why I agree with Cardi B and what she had to say. So let's go ahead and take a look, take a listen to what she had to say, and then I'll come back for more of my commentary.
I have seen a lot of people, right, that nowadays female rappers only talk about their pussy and shit, and now that Jermaine Dupri bring it up, now I'm gonna say something about it, right? First of all, I rap about my pussy because she's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front, because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad shit in the beginning, like, what the is this? This is not what I expected. I expected this, I expected that. So it's like, if that's what people ain't trying to hear, then all right, then I'm gonna start rapping about my pussy again. And second of all, there's a lot of female rappers that be rapping their ass off and don't be talking about their pussy and don't be talking about, you know, getting down and dirty, and y'all don't be supporting them. Y'all don't be supporting them, and they be mad dope. These bloggers don't support them. They don't give them the recognition. So don't blame that shit on us when y'all not the one that's supporting them. Let me tell you about some rappers that are really fucking dope, that be rapping their ass off, and I don't feel like they get the recognition that they deserve. Tierra Whack, Kamaya, Rhapsody. There's this girl called Oraniku. I don't know how to say her name. I don't even know how to say my own real motherfucking name, so don't blame me. But they be rapping their ass off, and I feel like we need to put these girls more in magazines, blogs. Y'all need to start putting these girls on y'all blogs, because I know y'all watching this. Put these girls more on y'all blogs. Radio, DJs, y'all need to hear these girls. Y'all need to play their music on the radio. My fans, I want you to hear these girls, because these girls can rap their motherfucking ass off, and we need to support them. And they don't rap about David JJ. They don't rap about sucking dick, and they dope ass rappers.
I agree with Cardi. She's stating nothing but facts. Cardi understands that when it comes to the male-dominated industry that she's in, if you are not selling sex, you are not selling records. So basically, in her video, she wasn't just calling out Jermaine Dupri, she was calling out the whole entire industry that doesn't support the women who don't rap about sex, who don't rap about what's between their legs. She basically called out everybody because it's a collective issue. It's a hip-hop culture issue. It's not just, oh, he's just saying that just to say that. Like, no, like, this is a big deal because Cardi is a hustler. She knows how to make money. She's not in this hip hop game to be really like an icon. Like, she's just in it for the money. She's even stated that. But these other girls, these other female rappers that are being overlooked, they're in it for other reasons. They're in it because they have a real true passion. They push their pen, they write their own lyrics, and they're really big on their message. But they're being overlooked because they're not selling sex with their records. Another rapper, upcoming rapper or artist that I want to point out is Dama Wilson. She had to change her image in order for her to sell music. Her music wasn't really selling when she was in her masculine phase. I'll call it masculine. I don't really want to call her a stud because I feel like it's kind of disrespectful. But when she was in her masculine stage, she wasn't really selling records. She had to really change her image. She had to make herself more feminine. If you look at her Instagram account, when she started selling songs, she changed her entire image. And the same thing with Young M.A. Like, she's really not selling like she could, and it's because she can't sexualize herself. She can't sell records and sexualize herself because that's just not her. That's not her image. She's more of a stud. I have to use the word stud. This is like, she doesn't want to be feminine. She wants to be masculine. But when it comes to the hip hop game, you have to sell sex, and Cardi is aware of that. But she's basically calling out the men in the industry, the people in the industry, like, hey, now, not all of us rap about what's between our legs. Not all of us rap about strip culture, but you guys don't support them. So is she really a bad person for doing what's working for her? Rapping about what makes her more money? Because again, she has made it very clear she is all about the money. But let's go ahead and take a look to see what Jermaine Dupri had to say to Cardi responding to his People TV interview.
Somebody said I need to do my homework. I'm not here to apologize. I didn't say nothing that was bad. But I am here to say I'm not good with duplication. Y'all know me, I put out artists, I put out multiple artists, and I don't try to duplicate my artists. So my statement was just about duplication, right? And then I wasn't, and I just want to echo what Cardi B said. I want to echo what Cardi B said, because Cardi B said that I can't blame the girls, I have to blame the media and the radio stations, right? So, with that being said, all I was saying is I can't make an opinion. I can't make an opinion based on what I'm hearing. And that's it. Ferrari, where you at, man? What's going on here? I got hit me saying, yo, JD, you got stirred up, boy. You got stirred up. The one thing I do want y'all to pay attention to is that they asked me a question. That's it. You asked me a question. And I'm not, I just answered the question. I'm not one of these guys that like music because the rest of y'all like music. Okay? No, I'm not saying that. It's not an apology. I want to make sure, I don't know how it was seen and how it was cut off. I just want to make sure you understand where it all came from. 718 got them going crazy, huh? They going crazy. I'm looking for Ferrari Simmons. Ferrari Simmons, what's happening? Oh, so there you go. Somebody said, why don't you support Rhapsody? If you watched the rap game last season, I had Rhapsody on the rap game. So you can't say that to me. I'm not the person to say that to. By the way, and this is like, nobody can't say I don't support any rappers. Like, that's not, if y'all watch the clip that I put out when I talked about Brat, right? it's in record that when Brat was introduced to me, I told Crisscross I didn't want no female rappers because I didn't feel like I understood where they was going and none of this when I got the Brat. So, but then I opened my door and I heard and what's going on. And by the way, today, since this happened, I done heard a lot of female rappers. People sending me female rappers that's really busting. So I I'm ultimately happy that I could be the person to crack this door open for people to start paying attention to more.
I agree with him. I agree that his opinion going viral, how it sparked this conversation, and a lot of these unknown artists are now being brought up in conversation and it's trending. That's one thing that I do like about social media. So all in all, when it comes to my opinion, I think everything from both sides, Cardi's side, Jermaine Dupri's side, I feel like it all needed to be said. And I'm hoping moving forward, there's a more variety of sound when it comes to female rap, because they all do sound the same. Like, can we be 100% honest when it comes to the Billboard Chart 100 list? Popular songs, radio play, they all sound the same. Now, these unknown rappers, these smaller rappers, I'm actually about to start getting into and listening to because I've never heard their names before. I've never heard any of them. Now, there were a few girls that I saw that went viral on Instagram and their clip made it onto the Shade Room, but I don't recall who they are for real. Like, I just remember them going viral based off of like a challenge or something, but it was never like their music. It was like them freestyling to a challenge that was going viral on Instagram. It was nothing concrete like an actual song. So I'm excited. I love music. I love discovering new artists. So I'm really excited. I'm looking at it in a positive light. Like, hey, if he would have never said what he said, I wouldn't know any of these new and upcoming artists that are being brought up in conversation now. So I actually appreciate Jermaine Dupri being honest, stating his honest opinion. And then I also respect him even more for not coming back and apologizing for what he said. He said what he said, and now let's see what these women do. Let's see who we support moving forward, because it comes down to who we support. When it comes to that Billboard chart, it's all about who we support, who we give our money to, who we show interest in. And I'm really here to see some new music, some new sounds. So I'm really excited. That's all that I have regarding this video, you guys. I would love your opinion on this topic, so make sure you comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload, and I'll catch you in my next one.